I, it was June 2018. The one time, the one time that I took my ex back to Ohio um, to see my family and to see our family farm. And we took a red eye. We flew overnight and we flew into Cleveland. We were going to rent a car and drive down to Mansfield where the farm is. And, so it's like we're up in the air. We don't have Wi Fi. We don't know what's going on out in the world. And as we were landing, I don't know, it was like 8:30 or 9 a.m. We're flying into Cleveland. We're landing. And they're like, all right, you can use your phones again. And she used to watch Anthony Bourdain's shows all the time. She got me into Anthony Bourdain. I didn't know I had no idea who he was when we first started dating. She gave me Kitchen Confidential, and I read that, and then, whatever the last show, the last series that he had on the air, and we're landing, and I turn my internet access back on my phone, and right as the plane hits the ground, that was when the news came on that Anthony Bourdain was dead. And I read that, and it was just, it was like somebody just punched me in the gut, man. And we're landing, and my ex is kind of waking up a little bit, and I remember looking at her, and she looked at me, and she saw the look on my face, and she was like, "What?" And I just remember saying, I was like, "I'm really sorry. I have some terrible news." And I told her, and she just burst into tears. And so that's how her trip to Ohio started out. Her first trip to Ohio. Oh man, it was like we had an amazing trip, but the whole time, you know, we had as much fun as you can have in Ohio, you know, but the whole time it's like every now and then we would just like look at each other out of the blue and we'd be like, fucking Anthony Bourdain's dead, man. His last girlfriend was a bad person.